I think West Point's draft is infinitely better, but
yeah, I agree with you.
let's have a look. DCG, they always manage to
First strike on the center.
Yeah, and it's going to be the Pressy Attack Israel, which is something we often see now.
Yeah.
Only really between that and Conqueror, but it's pretty hard for you to stack up Conqueror against literally, I mean, I guess there's 2 melees, but
yeah, it
not in your
feel,
lane.
Conqueror doesn't feel as good in the mid lane.
Yeah. I think Pressy Attack is just better.
Yeah.
DCG invading are on a ward. The sweeper's not going to locate them, and I think with that, we should be well aware that they did walk past vision. Oh, Orca misses the ward still.
So we've doubted Cascada in the past. He counterpicked Hui, I remember, with Echo.
Oh, that's
Halo
right.
Blade's Echo, and
Yeah, just solo
destroyed
killed
him.
Yeah.
So I'll trust the Ezreal.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a pass until we see how this lane actually goes. Okay, I trust him.
I mean, he's probably good on an ADC.
Yeah, finds a criminal Q though.
Yeah, I do think it'll probably be a very uneventful middle lane.
Yeah, bit of farming. Oh, -1. Should be a pretty uneventful top lane too.
Yeah, with a lot of fighting, but probably not a whole lot happening. Grass procs exchanging.
Honestly, now that we pan to bot, should be a pretty uneventful bot lane as well.
Yeah, I would think so. Senna Nautilus, Leona Zeri.
Nidalee Kindred is volatile. That is where the volatility comes in this matchup. And
yeah, and both have decided to clear up to top side, interestingly, considering the matchup in the top lane. I guess maybe both junglers are worried about this Skarner getting too big.
I think you have to be.
Yeah.
As you pointed out, there's not really a way to kill him. Israel, once he starts getting items, will, but that's quite a few items away.
Yeah, if this Skarner's even with the Ezreal, just keeps up with the state of the game.
Who wins over dragons? Probably DCG, I imagine. DCG skirmish bot side's probably stronger.
Yeah, Ezreal Nidalee seems very strong.
Yeah, not a lot of lockdown, but with the Nautilus there, you can.
Yeah, Nautilus should be enough for Nidalee to land her spheres.
Oh, as I said, a bit of volatility coming now as Zenith Blade connects onto Feng, and even...
Nice trades.
Yeah.
Nice trades by West Point bot lane.
Unfortunately, though, Senna isn't all that low because a couple of Qs later,
yeah, she's
going to feel good. As you already see, pretty much back to 2/3 HP.
Cascada doing very well in terms of mana in the mid lane and CS.
Yeah, I wonder if there was just some unforced CS miss from 116.
Yeah, I think it's just good CSing from Cascada and some errors.
Kongyue won the 50-50.
Yeah, got the mark on his crab. Chana caught recalling, it looks like.
I mean, no world he goes down, but it is a bit of first strike gold. And
yeah, Senna can't really kill a tank at this point in the game.
65 here. There is flash available everywhere. Lil V isn't going to be under all that much threat, but does take a nice chunk of damage as he just returns to lane, even losing a lot of mana.
Yeah, Kongyue is on his way bot though, so this dive shouldn't really work out for DCG.
Oh yeah, there's no way you go for the dive. Not for Senna.
And he will happily find that his Krugs are still there for him.
Being farming up a lot of gold though with his first strike.
Now it's mid lane that might be in trouble.
Flash available, no teleport though.
Wow.
Nice
Nerves of steel from 116. Barely dodges both Qs. And yeah, that's kind of a Nidalee gank in this game, right? Not all that much setup for her.
Yeah,
so.
if you land a Q, we've done it. Chances are you won't.
Yeah, not against these guys. Ryu, pretty low on mana, but so is Taco, so should be fine. Neither jungler really looking up here. Kind of what I expected.
Yeah, just got to make sure not to die, really, does Taco.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a good chunk of this game, it is going to be pretty hard to kill the Cassante. And I think it should be noted as well that Cassante will just do more damage in the team fights than Skarner. Obviously, Cassante,
especially single target.
yeah, not as tanky. Especially once you use it all out, you lose a lot of your resistance in exchange for damage. But if he ever finds his way onto 116, onto Kongyue even, there's a realistic
nice
chance to get
snare.
the kill. Nice flash stun, and Feng is 1 HP, does land the root, but is going to go down as Kongyue on this Kindred, picking himself up as first blood for the side of West Point.
Yeah, it was the EW from 1116 that actually sets up that kill. Caught Feng off guard. Kongyue is going to walk into this Nidalee for a sec to find that the crab is already taken.
True shot barrage does hit and flash forward. 116 going to have to use his as well. And Char standing in front of his way to try and block for Cascada. Almost.
Yeah. Ends up mid laners trading their flashes. And did Cha have to flash away there? I don't think so.
Possibly not, but I
No,
mean,
he flashed in. He flashed in to kill.
oh, he did, yeah.
DCG going to pick up the grubs, but West Point in a much better state this game than the previous game.
Yep. Up 500 gold, first blood to their Kindred, which may be even the best champion to have it on.
Yeah.
I didn't see if he had a mark on Feng or not, but
I doubt it. He's probably just got Nidalee marked. Yeah, Nidalee so far not up to much this game. Threatened to dive bot lane.
yeah, it's a really strange Nidalee pick, considering your complete lack of lockdown. Like Feng landing a snare or Nautilus, but
Yeah, all your lanes are pretty happy to just sit around and scale, which is frustrating for Nidalee, who needs to fight early on.
yeah. Blue buff started here from Kongyue and should be pretty easy to pick up as 6-5 still in his base.
Yeah, that won't be his mark, it doesn't look like. So still on 2 marks, I believe. Might even just be the 1 mark on the Kindred.
Yeah, I'd like to get a hover.
Yeah, we've got the dragon though. And yeah, much better start from West Point. They should honestly be in good shape
Oh, it
to
is
just
1
win.
mark. You can see it where the keystone usually is.
Oh yeah, they have them for us. Okay.
Center on 23 stacks. Kongyue flashing forward, looking for the kill on Cascada. Spiring to spear, not going to connect, but it is a trade.
Wow, it doesn't
Not
get the
using
Kindred.
that Kindred ult. Does get a stack for his troubles, though, as aggression in the bot lane. Through comes that depth charge onto Lilvi, who's trying to find the damage. Misses out on that Q. Orca still going aggressively as Feng finding the damage. Spear will not connect, as Orca not going to connect either with that Nautilus Q, and it should just be the play somewhat fizzling out.
Yeah.
Flashes used on both the supports there, although I don't think Char actually used his, so
Yeah, 665 there to protect his bot lane. It could have gone quite poorly otherwise. Lilvi still had all his thumbs up and could have chased. Feng was only level 4 on the Senna at the start of this play. We're going to see the kill on Cascada here. Nidalee has so much damage. Nice skill shots from 1116 landing as well. The ulti barely missing, and Kongyue not expecting so much damage to come out. Well played by Cascada though.
yeah, did get himself a trade, which is about the best you could hope in that situation. Possibly a little over-aggressive with the way he went for that ward. Could have just gone around the long way. Wouldn't have really lost anything for doing so.
Shah's going to soak up some XP mid and try get to level 6.
The Zenith Blade going backwards. Insta-respond with the thumbs up emote from Cascada. Fast on the trigger there.
So the state of items, no one has finished their first item yet, it looks like.
Kongyue likely the closest.
Yeah, this is exactly the pace of the game you want if you are the Skarner. Who, if you get to 2 items at a relatively even pace with the rest of the map.
Yeah, it's kind of just good luck in esports, right?
Yeah.
Pathmaker used and Flash. Going to be able to lock up Taco for a good long while. All out used as well. Flash actually available. Not going for
what
the
an
ghost.
escape.
Yeah, somehow makes his way out of there and is back to a quarter HP, so that was fun.
Oh, Cascada on a sliver of HP. Gets healed up by his jungler, though. It's looking like he's considering staying. 1 QW from this way, though, will take him out. So he has to be very careful. Here's 665 as well.
All the spear. Fair available, nice timing, and maybe even a trade kill. Q does land, but not going to have the damage.
1-1-6, maybe getting hit by the spear on purpose to bait it. Baits the E out of Cascada too. Here's Kongyue, no flash
Yeah, no
though.
flash. Cascada might be in a world of trouble. Seemingly isn't, at least for now, as stuns coming through onto Orca. Char, gonna have to flash away.
Yeah.
There's action everywhere, but no real results.
Yeah, 665 not able to get on the board still. Constantly ganking mid and bot. Meanwhile, the gank top works out. Well, actually, it doesn't work out, right? Insane escape from Taco. Get his flash.
It ends up being a flash for flash.
Yeah. Superhero play from Taco. Otherwise, this game is just slipping further from DCG.
Yeah, I didn't even think to look at Taco's
Summoner. You just assume it's Ghost, right?
Yeah, most of the time. There are certain matchups you go flash, and I guess this is one of them. Oh, Kongyue bus coming back on in as Char does arrive. Arcane Shift gets Cascada back to safety, and 4v4 on the table. Here is teleport available. No, it's not actually from Orca. Taco and Ryu just battling it out at the top. Char very, very low as Taco goes forward with that Pathmaker.
Oh, look at Cascada.
5 land misses, and the Spiting Despair not going to connect. Nidalee 1 HP is taken out from that boulder there from the Skana, who goes forward. Another stun is going to land the ultimate as well, and things are falling apart for the DCG camp as West Point claim their 3rd and 4th kill. Now 4-1, 2k their advantage, and looking for their 3rd Void Grubs.
It's 665 and Taco that go down, but 1-1-6, I was just enchanted watching him the entire team fight. He is so good on this way. He pretty much took Cascada out of the fight on his own. And his usage of EW here, first off, zones the 2 carries of DCG. And then he's hitting 665 here over the wall, lands a root onto Cascada, and yeah, he's out of the fight now on the Ezreal, lands the QW as well. And neither of these carries from DCG were hitting as massive fight in the bot lane.
Bot lane just looks like a 2v1. And Lil V comes out better off.
Oh, he won a 2v1. Yeah, that is what it looks like. Flash used by Feng as well. Both sums by Little V.
No ult use from Orca. Possibly on cooldown, but...
Yeah, possibly out of mana.
Teleport, though, was committed from Ryu, and so Taco's getting some free time on that top side. Gets himself a plate. Iceborne Gauntlet also finished on the Cassante to the Sunfire Cape.
Yeah, and... Yeah, okay, so it's recalls here. And I guess they cancel their recalls. He sees them the whole time and just face tanks the Senna. Even gets the ulti off in time on the Senna, but goes down. Yeah, wow, okay. Okay, Little B, I see you.
What a beast.
Kongyue stealing the 2nd blue of the game. Cascada now suffering in the middle lane.
Yeah, this Nidalee's in shambles as well. A really odd pick.
Yeah. I mean, Nidalee always looks odd when you lose and genius when you win.
No, I just mean, what is the point of it, this game?
Yeah, I guess you needed AP.
Yeah, but there's still Brand, Zyra, Lilia, all of which I think possibly do better.
Yeah.
Gives you some option to kill the
Skana. A lot more reliable.
The spear connecting there. It does a reasonable amount of damage.
Chunk of damage. But nothing to scoff at, but... Unless he tanks a lot more of those, I think Ryu will be fine.
Yeah. Item advantage heavily in favor of West Point as things stand.
Yeah, finished items on everyone on West Point. They should be forcing hard anytime they can.
Yeah, being able to dodge out of those skill shots, but
yeah,
everything is always on a knife's edge when you're a Senna and you are behind.
Yeah, Orca does have TP coming up. It'll be a dream for West Point if DCG decide to contest this. Yeah, doesn't look like they will, though. Yeah. Nice discipline from DCG.
A rare sighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Kindred is extremely accelerated, as is honestly this Eerie.
Yeah, only lacking thing is maybe marks for this Kindred. Still just on 3.
Was that the 4th?
Maybe Rift Herald was the 4th. I wasn't... There's one on Gromp, so I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I don't think it starts marking major. Yeah, you need a couple more.
So 3 is, I mean, still, in a competitive game, it's...
Yeah, he's fine. He's 3-1 on the Kindred as well. Doesn't hurt.
But man, It's feeling a bit dire here for the side of
Taco.
DCG as Taco's just getting
Might have to flash.
one shot. Yeah, it does have to flash, and somehow 116 still connecting with that QE.
Yeah.
And another. This will be top tower going down. It is answered back. DCG, they actually get the first turret of the game, so some much needed gold for Cascada.
Yeah, can they get... It doesn't look like they'll get a second charge, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like they will.
1016 doesn't need to take the tower.
There's real ult misses, and so that will be it.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll push for tower. They can actually kill this really quick.
Yeah, they do. They get it. That's a massive gold injection once again for West Point, who are very much in control of game number 2 here.
Yeah, they split it 3-way between their 3 carries as well. So this is a position we've seen West Point in all of last split, constantly with these leads, with good comps. Has the coaching from Kelvin and the veterans in 1116 and Little V made the difference now. Yeah, Kong Yue was there already.
What?
Was he not?
He was in Beyond.
Oh,
and then
right.
J-Team, and then left. As did most of J-Team.
Yeah, we'll see if the new heads on West Point make a difference now to them being able to close out games.
Yeah, and you saw the gold just pop up there, and it is just complete wipes.
Yeah, they're ahead in every lane. They're up 3k gold overall.
Yeah, except support.
And they have 2 dragons, so...
Now, Orca somehow, with 150 CS, is higher in gold than the 30 CS Leona. Looks like Taco, though, might be able to pick himself up a tower. Ryu doesn't feel like he even needs to bother trying. It's just, whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Yep, just needs, I think, that 2-item breakpoint on the Skarner, and he's already unkillable.
Yeah, trying to get to that Fimble Winter. As the tier nearly fully stacked. It is a slow and arduous process, but nearly there, and will just become that much stronger once it's finally done.
Leandri's going to be next up for 1016. More popular than the Horizon Focus these days.
Yeah, I think for good reason.
Yeah, it seems like a very good item now.
Anyway, maybe eating a spear or something? I'm not sure. A little bit low, but...
So, I don't mind that West Point are kind of taking things slow now. I do think they outscale in this game. So they can just... And they've got 2 dragons, so there's no pressure on them. They can just sit around.
Yeah. They do have to be some series where they got so close.
Yeah, where they should have been winning.
Yeah.
Games they should have been winning, picking up. Just not quite going their way.
But that is just the way life works sometimes. And
Going to be a Kraken Slayer Collector on this Kindred. Not the build I expected.
yeah, I mean, there is a lot of squishies, right? Nidalee, Ezreal, Senna, and if they're dead, then who really cares about the Cassante and Nautilus?
Yeah.
As well as Zeri will be able to deal with the rest fine anyway.
Yeah, maybe leaving the front line for Little V to kill alongside 1116.
Char walking 1v9. Do they have the damage to take him out? It's a nice solar flare, and Little V does pop that ultimate. Is going to get rooted up, though, so should run out. It's a true shot barrage coming through from Cascada that takes him down to half HP. 5v5 going well for the start here of DCG. Nice sidestep from Feng. Will have constant access to those heals as Char gets hit by another Q. Ryu as well. Cascada outloading a lot of damage here. Not even quite at that mirror mana, but certainly the Triforce damage being felt as it's DCG who at the moment do have priority. No teleport available for that top laner in Ryu on the Skarner. 665. What's he going to be able to do? Is he going to be able to land any of these Nidalee spears? Not so far. The healing is, though, very useful. Ryu goes wide on his bouldering. It's knocked up. Spiraling to spear onto Taco. He's actually getting take very low. Feng with a lot of damage. Knock up lands through. Kongyu, we're going to have to pop that Kindred ultimate, and it's actually going to be Ryu who goes down first, and Cascada on the side flashes outside of that fear. Will be able to pick himself up 1 kill as well. True shot barrage number 2 of the fight connects once again onto Lil V, and DCG behind by 4k gold pick up the dragon and the team fight win.
Yeah, there is the outplay you needed from DCG. It starts off with a over-eager engage from Cha9, who engages without his team in range, gets himself and Little V chunked, and then the fight is so difficult for West Point to play from there on. The poke comp of DCG really shines when you're that low on your carries. Yeah, and this is the engage from Cha9. His teammates, this is a great engage if your teammates are anywhere near you. He lands the ult onto Feng, but Little V just immediately gets chunked out, and now it makes this dragon very difficult to play for.
Yeah, nice dodges from every single skill shot. Healing as well. Senna and Nidalee just constantly healing their teammates up.
Yeah.
And even the spear landing. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, and just look at Cha9's HP. What can he really contribute to this fight? Even 116 has to flash here, and I mean, he's landing his spells, but no Leandries yet.
All back to life, fighting the spear, and Cascada's dead before we even see what happened. Taco, though, all out. That's one kill. Casantina's element of 65 flashes forward, gets the swipe, gets one, and it's going to be traded back, however. 3-4-2 as things stand. It's just Feng and Orca as Ryu is gliding on in. Through the walls he goes. Feng getting chased down by this Kindred, and a headshot coming through from Kindred. 3 alive. Baron up. 280 carries and a mega tank, and it looks like West Point strike back quick and fast.
Yeah, Cascada is up in 5 seconds, but he doesn't have teleport, so I think this is just dead. West Point do it so quickly. That was a 4v5 that West Point just won. Ryu ran the entire way here from bot lane. Didn't have any impact on the fight at all.
Ooh.
So it'll be nice to see a replay, see what West Point were able to pull off.
What happened?
So Cascada just starts dead, right?
He just walks in.
No, it's the Flame Fear that gets him. Wow. And then the damage from Senna onto Little V is just not enough by himself. Gets him to half, but that's about it.
For a moment there, I felt like this Cassante.
Yeah, should have been able to just run away with it.
But it was the blast cone that really helped out too.
Yeah, these carries are not weak on the side of West Point.
Yeah, 3 items for Little V as he picks up his Lord Dominic's Regards. Going to make his time against that Cassante as well as Nautilus a lot better.
Yeah, lots of armor on this Cassante already. LDR on the way for Kongyue as well.
2 items rather. For Cascada, who picks up his Mirror Mana, but I mean, you're up against 3-item Zeri. Your power spike, while it is impactful, probably not as impactful as what Little V can be by positioning and playing these team
at least
fights.
this Ezreal got it before Baron. But now that he's up against Baron, he just is going to start feeling completely useless.
116 actually pretty much single-handedly tanking Char to very, very low HP. Arcane Shift, but Ryu's looking for his way in. Solar Flare, Cascada not got a flash available to himself. Actually gets the Arcane Shift back and available and all out, and all of a sudden Ryu's under that tower. It's a nice ult from Kongyue to save 2 members of his team as Orca flashes away. 1 HP, Little V's going to be able to get him, but he does get hooked first. DCG, West Point, 4 members versus 4 members as 665 is hunting and prowling these 3 low carries on the side of West Point. It looks like no more kills to come through unless this True Shot Barrage lands. Oh my god, it's so close, but Kongyue is going to react quick enough. Not going to go down, but importantly, a lot of Baron time wasted here as DCG continue to hold on.
Yeah, 1-for-1 is a miracle here for DCG. They trade support for a top laner.
I was sure Cascada was dead.
It was off of an insane Taco ulti on the Cassante. Ryu landed the Skarner ulti onto someone on the side of DCG, but then got ulted into the enemy turret. So he couldn't drag anyone to his team.
Yeah, in fact, the person he ulted just got dragged safer.
Yeah.
Really well played by Taco, as you said.
Yeah, here's the TP, though.
Speaking of Taco, though, TP, it's a 3v2. This looks very, very dodgy, although Feng has made it down here. Cascada's very close. We have a full-on brawl again. It wouldn't be a DCG game without fight after fight after fight. The 2 tanks. Orca's so tanky. Ryu's even tankier, but it's going to be a hook, and everything landing onto 116. Double kill as Cascada is going ape in this team fight. Orca as well lands yet another, and DCG have no right to be winning, but by damn they are.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened to Cha. He just died off screen in this fight, and nice hook from Orca gets 116 killed. Slight mistime on the TP from 116, unfortunately. This is going to mean that DCG get this dragon now. And the game's not even still. It should be West Point favored, but it feels like the momentum is starting to go DCG's way.
Yeah, it is very scary. I mean,
So,
Char
yeah,
is
here's
just
Char,
completely alone.
Just gets soloed by Cascada, essentially. Little V is here, but now he's 2v1 and has to just back off. And yet the whole fight just looks confused from West Point. They initially were the ones who engaged this fight.
Yeah, and Kongyue as well as Lil V not being able to do anything when they are collectively something like 8-1. 8-1. So it just...
Yeah, not a great fight to take. Skarner
the
doing
big
a
winner.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, he's just in the middle of 3 people AoEing them for almost 0 damage, but it's up.
So
DCG, I mean, you have to think. The West Point should take this.
Yeah, they should win this game.
But I'll tell you, my heart is not telling me that DCG are losing. I have a suspicion that
they look a bit dialed in. They look a bit clean.
Chris Garter as well. I mean, he is playing to his absolute limits on Ezreal. Not the most recent fight, but the fight before. Gets his arcane shift off pretty much the same second that he gets altered by Skarner, which gets him over the wall. I mean, this guy... I can't believe what I'm witnessing.
Yeah, he's good at these ADCs. Who would have thought? Yeah,
Well, I mean, it has to be stated that Feng is going to become pretty scary. Has just a regular Last Whisper and now going for, Kraken Slayer, I suppose.
Yeah, something.
No, that doesn't build into Kraken Slayer.
No, not anymore. Something out of a Noon Quiver.
What? We're cooking. Let's see what it is.
Looks like 1116 will go for Void Staff over Crypt Bloom.
Okay, Solar Flare misses. Zenith Blade also missing. Teleport now going to be committed. There's 116 coming back and is in the middle of the fray, but is going to be completely safe. Pathmaker, Ryu and Taco very low. Flashes forward, firing to speed onto Feng, but he is going to get that ultimate off. Very low health bars across the rift. 65 going to dash away. Lil V in the middle of everyone. Gets rooted up though. Feng does not miss those. Kongyue going to have that ultimate available. So many low health bars. Chris Carter still full HP, but does he have the confidence to look, to search? True shot barrage, but it's going to be dodged away from yet again. Everyone on West Point so low, it is only one casualty. The Nautilus going down, but still 4v5. Do DCG try to commit to this Baron? They definitely can stop it. There's no way West Point can start it up before recalls come through. Ryu coming back with that teleport though as Chris Carter still full on HP. Kongyue takes a nice spear there and he's taken down. Feng's able to snipe that one away. Taco teleporting back into this fight as well as Char9 is in absolute no man's land. Ryu with the recent teleport is also just going to be taken out. It's a 4v5, but once again, there is no stopping Deep Cross Gaming as they take the team fight victory.
Yeah, West Point take another fight without their most fed member. Little V was in base when they engaged that, and he isn't able to contribute at all. That's going to be a free Baron for DCG. I don't think Little V can stop this on his own.
This is outrageous.
Yeah, it's falling apart now for West Point. The gold will be even after this Baron.
Anyone that has not watched a DCG game, this is the absolute epitome of Deep Cross Gaming. There is no predictability at any stage, be it from the second we get into the 1v1s till the end of the series.
Look where Zarya is while this fight is happening on your mini-map. She's in base, and Kongyue just tries to take out 665, almost does it, but Feng is there to clean him up. And yeah, rest of West Point too getting cleaned up. Luckily 116
landing every single spear that fight.
Yeah. DCG, classic DCG. Nidalee is a scaling champ.
Lord Dominic's completed. Oh, Lord Dom's builds out of Noon Quiver. There you go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I just forgot that. I'm just so used to it not.
Yeah.
To put it blatant.
Caulfield's.
Oh, flash forward. We've landed the Solar Flare, but it's onto a path-making Cassante, and it's not going to be a whole lot of CC. 1160 is landing his poke.
Yeah, there's always the next Solar Flare. It's not a long cooldown. Yeah.
True Shot Barrage is going to be only landing on some minions, but still not the worst result. Baron coming through, a lot of wave clear, double AD carry, as well as a way.
Kongyue is now level 16 with 7 marks on this Kindred. He is the highest level in the game, tied with... Oh, actually, Cascada's level 17.
Yep. It's Israel. Proving to be a very decent champ. Has a QSS. So most likely only going to be useful for the Skarner ult. Maybe Leona catching him, but Dragon number 3 picked up. So while Skarner should be the tankiest champ in the game, I believe right now it's probably Cassante.
Yeah, with
3
the triple,
mountains.
Yeah, triple Mountain Drake is insane. I don't know how I feel about the BT from Little V. I get it. BT 4th here against the poke comp.
I know how I feel. That sucks.
I mean, IE makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
But I get it. It's a poke comp on the enemy team, so you want some lifesteal.
Yeah, but this is a poke comp that's really hitting Lil V. The only time he's really looking low is when a fight breaks out.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's kind of just hitting minions. It's a poke comp, but it's a poke comp with pretty unreliable poke.
Yeah, very
Maybe
unreliable.
the Israel being the most reliable, but even then.
Yeah, even that's not very.
And honestly, they haven't been winning from poke. It's just been full HPs, and they've won because they have a Senna and an Italy flash forwards coming through. Feng quickly realizing the danger that he's in.
So it's a bit of a Baron standoff.
Yeah, we're on a nice edge.
Gold is just even now.
Yeah, DCG not getting anything really from the Baron. It was a 2k gold advantage, but a lot of that just literally from taking of the Baron.
Yeah, the Baron itself, 300 gold per member. Now Ryu's going to pick up this wave, and haven't quite seen him be all that unkillable this game.
No, he has just oddly been by himself the majority of it. Oh, that should be a big chunk. But the heals came through, so...
Yeah, lots of shielding and healing for Cascada, who has a little bit of magic resist as well, right, with the QSS.
Yep.
So this
third item now, rapid fire cannon completed for Feng as well, so it's going to be even harder to get onto the Senna, who is absolutely going to start doing damage, even to these tankier members.
Yeah, 3 items. 3 items Senna, very scary at this point. 115 souls.
I mean, Lil V 4 items should just do the most. Flash forward is going to be the depth charge. Kongyue in No Man's Land, though, is going to hop over that wall, does have access to his ultimate, but it's going to be 116 taken out before he can even use it. All out from Taco does keep him alive, but the flash forward from Kongyue is going to be able to find one. And Lil V doing all the damage. I said it's going to have to be him, but Cascada, it's Lil V versus Cascada. Everyone low on the side of DCG, and Lil V trying as he might, not able to find anything. Cascada flashes forward, does get the kill with the flash away, and the snipe on Kongyue as well. Cascada is a god in this game.
I think we've already seen our play of the week this week. That was insane by Cascada. He baits out Little V, kites him like he's a noob, and takes him out, flashes away.
Dodging
that's gonna be
auto
a
attacks.
nice, yeah, that's going to be a nice replay.
Oh my god.
That should never be a winning fight. Watch Kongyue pick off Feng at the end here. And the fight starts with 116 just completely unable to move. Does get his ulti off. But Kongyue wins them the fight here very quickly with this flash onto Feng. Instantly removes Senna from the team fight to even up the numbers. And Little V can just run around now. And he should play much more aggressively here onto Cascada, I think. But you see why he was worried to play so aggressively. Because if you get caught in a position like this against Ezreal, Cascada is apparently incapable of missing.
Oh!
Yeah. So insane.
And then to top it off.
And then ults Kongyue, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cha9 trivial to kill at that point.
Okay, well, we've peaked.
10,000 damage.
Yeah. That is a bona fide Cascada moment.
Yeah, that is insane.
I'm floored.
Yeah,
back to life.
It just feels like DCG should be losing, but Cascada refuses.
I mean, the state of the game, they should have lost already.
Yeah,
but just
they're straight
time
on
and time
Baron.
again. That last team fight possibly could have just been the last fight of the game.
Yeah. Baron half HP.
Half HP it is, as everyone coming through. Nice route onto Ryu. He's not going to be able to get into this pit. It is the Baron taken. It's a lot of AoE coming through. The depth charge lands onto many members, and the spear as well connects onto Lil V. He is still alive and well. Taco going to get steered up. He gets unstoppable into the Kindred ult. Doesn't go down. Feng kiting. Cascada dashing in, and Lil V someone. It's the Thing, but still DCG come up trumps.
Yeah, 1-on-6, the only member able to limp away from that fight. And yeah, DCG pick up another clean team fight. And I think the biggest difference is the members of DCG are getting away from these fights on slivers of HP and just frustrating the side of West Point, who can't finish off these kills. They have all the damage in the world, but they can't kill anyone, lock them down long enough to kill them.
Yeah, long cooldown on the kill timers, shall I say, is inhib's taken. They aren't going to commit to it, but they are going to get themselves this mountain soul.
Yeah, that's soul as well.
10 and 2 on the Israel is Chris Garda.
Yeah, clinic.
Somehow, Taco only has 2 deaths. Now, I've seen that man at about 100 HP, possibly 10 times this game.
Yeah, including that last fight. He's playing these fights very well.
Dashes into the Kindred ult as it's going off, gets the heal, somehow survives.
Tanks Skarner ult as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, we're at pretty much full build across the Rift. A little bit more to go. Kongyue, 4 items, Lil V, 1 component, should be the IE, and that could be the tipping point.
Yeah, once he gets this IE, he's an absolute monster.
It's been a heroic comeback from DCG, but if IE comes through for Lil V, it might just not be enough.
Yeah, because I don't think DCG outscale either. Horizon focus now for 1-1-6.
Fing is incredibly hard to deal with now, though.
Yeah.
It has been the Chris Garda show, don't get me wrong. But Fing scales the hardest out of any champ in the game, simply for the infinite scaling.
Yeah, infinite scaling range.
And 1-1-6 takes a massive chunk of damage there. Through comes more. I mean, 1-1-6, he's already at no HP. This is going to be the bot lane inhib tower taken out. This is inhib number 2. Hook lands. Ryu might be in a world of trouble. And this is supposed to be the tankiest champ in the game that just got 1 shot. 5 alive, 4 alive for West Point, and they've got to put up a heroic defense here. DCG have done so. 1-1-6 going to have to flash away. Fang's going to be eliminated. That might be what they need. But Cassante is a champion in 2024. Low health bars. Kindred ult not enough. Down will go Kongyue. Down will go Char 9. And beyond the depths is going to be DCG, who clean up 2-0 in what is the first fantastic game of the split.
Yeah, valiant effort from 1-1-6 and Lil V at the end. They're trying to hang on to their Nexus, but the soul and the Baron buff just too much for them in the end. And West Point, again, another disappointing loss for them. I think they were in the driver's seat that game and should have just closed it out pretty cleanly, but I mean, we said it would take some outplays.
Outplays is an understatement.
Yeah.
That was insane. Oh, no Lil V. Thank you. That you, Char? Thank you, Char?
Not sure what Old Mate is on about.
Char used to be the sub-support for DCG.
Oh.
So it's something in relation to that, I imagine. But, yeah. I mean, I'm flawed. Chris Garda's MVP. We don't really talk much more of that. The only other option is Taco. But that one singular play...
it should do it.
Yeah, just what on earth did I just witness?
Yeah, I mean, Ezreal's not really supposed to outscale Zeri.